as a poser. We're starting off so new. Or new? I don't know. Starting off, strong already. Hi. Boo, Kaya, go back to your Hannah Montana vinyls. I know. I should. First, hi, Mafwi. How are you? I know, YouTube or the Twitch chat's not showing up. I mean, it is. This is the Twitch chat. She's here. I am. Hi. How are you? Second, third. There you go. Oh, okay. Here, let me change the chat. How it looks. Yeah, let me change. No, I want to change that. No, I liked where it was. It's like, I either need to shorten it. Should I shorten it? No. What about that? No? Okay, I don't know. How dare you speak to her in that tone? I know. YouTube chat is fixed this time. I had to reconnect it to Restream. So, you're welcome. You're welcome. New month. This is my birthday. It is. Oh my gosh. Happy birthday. How old are you turning? 17? How are you guys doing? Happy Monday. I hope you're doing so super stinking well. It's freaking Monday. I got coffee and we're just here. I've got some very exciting things to show you today. So I hope you're ready. Who do we have in chat today? Kevin, good morning. JT, as always, hi. Ludwig, how are you? Good night here. I know it's evening for some people. And of course, we have Mafwi. I swear she's slower than Chris Barnes eating through a Pink Floyd song. Excuse me. I always have the song play, girl. I have to let the song play all the way through. Okay. Hi, Mr. Metalman. How are you? Good freaking morning or afternoon. Hi, Michael. How are you? Welcome to the stream. I loved Skinny Puppy Bites album when I was younger. Hi, James. Yes, I just kind of decided to throw on the Skinny Puppy t-shirt. So, you sounded so annoyed when you said my name. I'm not annoyed. I'm fine. I need a little bit more coffee, but we're good. So, hi, Corey. How are you? Hi, Metallic Death. Will you play all through this dick? Come on, girl. Come on. Yeah, some people don't believe me when I say my mom was friends and on and off dated Kevin. I think they're bass player, if I remember correctly. I think she said they were his bass player for like years. So, who? Skinny Puppy. Just another manic Monday? Exactly. That's where we are. That's how we are always on this channel. So, that's just how it is. That's just how it be. I'm Magpie. Oh, shut up with your dad jokes. How are you this morning? Did you get to see Aborted on this tour? I did not. I will see them in a week here in Texas. Ooh. I hope you have so much fun. No, I did not. I really haven't gone to any shows this year. We did have an opportunity to go see Nunslaughter, which was funny because like I was supposed to go to Shearing. Was it in February or like late January? And they were actually playing on the Monday we were flying back. And then Shearing ended up getting canceled. But I was like, ugh, I don't really want to drive all the way to Tulsa. I want to see them, but I was like, I don't really want to drive to Tulsa. And then there was going to be, I think there was like rain. It was supposed to rain. So, I did not see Aborted though. I've seen them live already though. So, yeah, I mean, they're great live. If you have an opportunity to see them live, they're great. Slay! I refuse the day. How are you? Did you guys get the notification sound? Because I actually have my desktop audio muted, but it worked. Mr. Metal Man from Twitch. Hi. Any cool deep dives this month? Yes. They're in the works. I have a couple deep dives in the works right now. I follow metal and goth people. Yes. We do a lot of metal on this channel. So today we're going to do our little metal manic hangout. And then Wednesday, we're actually wrapping up our Death and Bolt Thrower series. So if you didn't know, we've been going through the entire Death and Bolt Thrower discography on Twitch on Wednesdays. So on Wednesday, we're finally going to get to the last album of Death. So we're actually going to do the one and only Controlled Denied record, and then we're going to be doing the last Bolt Thrower record, which I always forget the name of. But I also think I want to throw in the Mantis demos, or, you know, whatever. I think they're demos. I want to throw in the Mantis records in there, too. Those once loyal. Thank you. Periphery, yeah. And then what we're going to do after this week is we're going to dive into Periphery and Amon Amarth. And then once we're done with Periphery, we'll go to Amon Amarth and Amorphous. So Tulsa, home of a certain 90s boy band. Who? Follow Texan here. Oh, that's so cool. Yes, used to live in Texas for a really long time. Speaking about goth, I dated a goth chick for 1 month, and I really liked her, but she decided to end things really quick. The starting of the month, everything kind of sucks. Oh, no. Did she give you, like, a reason why she didn't want to continue the relationship? Yes, Death and Bolt Thrower are really great. So you can watch those streams, those old VODs with the music on my Patreon for just $2 American. Just throwing that out there. I do have the last like 1 or 2 streams on Twitch right now, but I don't include the audio for copyright reasons. So literally it's $2 if you want to watch all of my old Twitch VODs, including the listening parties. So Hanson, if you haven't figured it out, is that the band? Next Priest album reaction, just got to be Stained Class. Have I listened to Stained Class? Because I was actually going to ask y'all on Patreon today what Judas Priest record you wanted me to do. Because I'm down to continue diving through Judas Priest, and I'm actually still considering diving through Iron Maiden. Because Iron Maiden, unfortunately, I won't be able to do any sort of reaction for on YouTube, like, at all. The only Iron Maiden content you'll probably get from me is a deep dive. Metallic Death doesn't want it, but I'm actually really interested in that. So, and it's just part of the, the deep dive kind of stuff that I want to do. But yeah, for the person that asked about deep dives, so I'm working on, actually just decided to do a second one. So one's like a retrospective history documentary video, and then the other is obviously going to be on Death, which I will show you my Sound of Perseverance final, and then Bolt Thrower, because we've been just diving into it. And eventually I'd like to do Judas Priest and Iron Maiden once we're pretty much through their entire discography. You've heard only the title track of Stained Class? Okay. I'm going to look it up on my phone just because my computer's been a little funky. I need to, like, clean her off. I realized today that my laptop that I have here, that's, like, my second monitor, it's almost, like, 10 years old, girl. It's literally from 2017. Hi, Darkrai. Slay! Hey, how are you? Thank you so much for following. I hope you're doing so well, and I hope that you enjoy the follower emotes. Welcome. She's not, don't listen to her. He just doesn't want me to do Iron Maiden because I kind of ripped a couple of their records apart. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hold Iron Maiden to a really high standard, girl, because they're iconic. Okay? They're iconic. You have to. You have to. Okay, so we wanted to do Stained Class. Whatever, Kathy. Okay, girl. Do you want me to do the Marilyn Manson reaction or not? Do you want me to do Godsmack or not? Do a Cradle of Filth deep dive? I would be so down, actually. Hi, I'm a metal EDM. I'm just looking to see if you'd listen to one of my metalcore songs. Just would like an opinion. Well, you can send it to my email if you would like. I'm not going to listen to it in stream, though. Sorry, bestie. I get a lot of requests to listen to people's music. You can send it to my channel email. I'm akayachannel@gmail.com. That's my business email, if you'd like. Then British Steel after Stained Class. You've only heard Breaking the Law. Yeah, I haven't listened to Breaking the Law either. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I know I'm looking at my phone. It's just because I don't want to open up Metal Archives on that side. Okay. Don't they have like a really bad record in their discography? Every band has to have a flop. Every band has to have a flop record. So is Judas Priest one of those? Yeah. Wasn't it Redeemer of Souls? Lost my shit, honestly, and just tried to get any word from her to see if I can keep trying her. What is randomly knocking me out of her life? I'm so sorry. Well, you know what? It's probably for the best. Because look, if a girl's gonna like ghost you, it means she's either one, not interested, or two, she's afraid of her feelings for you and doesn't want to be vulnerable and get close to you, you know? Turbo. Hi, Venom Riper. How are you? Hi, Degen. How are you? Or she's a nut bar, or she's crazy, you know? Again, referencing the crazy hot graph. Crazy hot graph. Turbo? Where is that in their thing? Hold on. I'm not seeing it. Turbo. There you go. And it ironically has a higher score than that previous one. That previous one I said. Demolition. Oh, there's Demolition with a 57. Do we have to listen to those? Godsmack these nuts. Do a Cradle of Filth dive. Iron Maiden deep dive will take 3 days. Girl, yeah, Iron Maiden's got a lot of shit, so we'll probably just do full reactions to, like, everything from Iron Maiden and Judas Priest, and then you will eventually see a deep dive from me. So yeah, you said you wanted Cradle of Filth deep dive. Yeah, so one of the things I'm going to do is actually start from the beginning. So I kind of need your help. I want to start from the beginning of like when metal kind of became a thing. And I like Cradle of Filth. I would be down. But I kind of want to start with like the late 60s, 70s rock bands and stuff that kind of started built the foundation, and then go from there. And maybe it could be like a year thing, or it could be like a decades thing, you know. Bye, Refuse. Thanks for being here. I hope your day gets better. Who the hell convinced Kaya COF is good? Okay, look. I like old Cradle of Filth. Okay. Overkill deep dive. They have 20 albums. I know we were actually thinking about doing Overkill on Twitch. There are so many bands I want to do. Overkill. Blue Cheer started metal. Well, so like who I was thinking of is you go to like the 60s bands, so obviously you think Blue Oyster Cult, Rush, you could do some of Led Zeppelin, who I'm a bit more familiar with. Who else? Pink Floyd, of course. Yeah, I mean, everybody knows Black Sabbath, though. But there's still some albums that I really like. I don't know. You are on acid or something. Yeah, Judas Priest is great. And one thing that's been really cool about this, like, deep dive, or I guess, like, listening experience with Judas Priest I've been doing on Patreon is seeing the evolution of their sound, as well as, like, the evolution of rock music. And how you can just hear through Judas Priest albums how rock is turning from, like, kind of this slower, doomier sound, which is what obviously Black Sabbath started out with. It's just like the slower classic rock that we now consider like doom, sort of. And then it's going into this kind of like classic rock glam metal sound. And then I genuinely think Judas Priest officially became heavy metal and started playing more heavy metal on Defenders of the Faith. That is my opinion, because that started like 1984. And I think that is genuinely when they became heavy metal Judas Priest, like what I'm used to hearing with Painkiller and more currently Invincible Shield. Deep Purple might be a consideration. Exactly. So there's Deep Purple. Yeah, I know Rush is prog rock, but it's like, you know, all of those older bands, Jimi Hendrix, there's other ones. They all helped to start, I guess, metal in a way. So, Van Halen would be good. Dude, there's so many sirens that go off, like, all the time. We had so many of them go off last night, and I think it's because we have fires going around. Yeah, so, like, there's Deep Purple, Steppenwolf, too. So, Thin Lizzy, the Scorpions, which I know, like, one band. What the hell is Vanilla Fudge? I like Rob Halford. I think he's really talented. But that's just me, you know? I think he's super talented. Rhapsody of Fire. I know that Mr. Metalman's been wanting me to do Rhapsody of Fire for a long time. But, yes. I also did an At the Gates reaction. Y'all should be seeing that soon. I'm hoping that it gets posted later this week. We did, oh God, what is the Slaughter of the Soul? There you go. Check out this glam band, Dangerous Toys. Okay, girl, I will. Dangerous Toys. Glam metal? I like glam metal. Don't at me. It's pretty damn good. Slaughter of the Prevail. Yeah, exactly. It's like, it may not be totally considered metal, but it's like you can hear the inspiration or see how it inspired the metal bands that we know and love today, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, what do we think about At the Gates? I asked that in my reaction anyway, but I want to know from like what y'all think. Yeah, so do you like Vanilla Fudge? That's such an interesting name. It's a banger, but 2 little albums for a deep dive. How many records do they have? I mean, I would be down. They don't have to have a ton. Even if it's just like 2 or 3, it could still be like a little mini dive. Getting a 30-minute rant on why glam sucks. JV? You mean VL? Who's JV? Who? Exactly. The JJ. I know. Justin's not here either. My mods have abandoned me. Finally, they got me in trouble the last week. For punk, I would suggest the Japanese band Coquettish. You're here? Yes, you are. Surgical Fruit, which I appreciate. I've literally never heard of that band before. Coquettish? How do you pronounce that? Interesting. You said they're a Japanese punk band? I mean, I'm down. Japanese punk. Motley Crue. Actually, I think that they would increase because Motley Crue is pretty popular. I forgot about Motley Crue. I actually read his Heroin Diaries one time. That was rough. That was a rough read. COB deep dive win. Yes. Hey, stink butt. Oh my gosh. Do you want to say hi to Rusty? For pork, I would suggest baby back. What is that supposed to mean? Children of boredom. Children of bottom. Come here. Oh my god, you stink so bad. Come here. I know, I'm sorry. Did I offend you? Hey, Snack Sparrow. How are you? You can't talk about Japanese punk without talking about human gas. Oh god. Children of the bottom of the barrel. Come here. Hey, come here. Good girl. It's a turd. It's a stinky turd. She smells so bad. Okay, bye. Careful, Rusty. Venom would be good too. So many bands. Yes. I'll be getting to them. You just wait. As we adjust, as we change up the schedule. Hey, Queen. Skull Splitter. Thank you so much for following. Poison, Motley Crue, Cinderella, and Skid Row. Yes. Yes, those were the other ones I wanted to do too. Skid Row. More like Skid Mark. And Cinderella. Oh, such a cute dog. Thank you, Dijon. She's a bloodhound. She's very stinky. They're just very stinky dogs. But she's cute. She's also silly. I can't give her ice cubes anymore after taking her to the dog park. Because, like, she just projectile vomits. Literally projectile vomits. And I'm not sure why. I'm like, okay, girl. Duck out for about a year, but I'll be sure to check back in when Kaya moves past glam. There's nothing wrong with glam, okay? And you just have to suck it. Okay? Okay? You act like you're not excited for Godsmack. I know they're not glam, but he complains, but then he's like, but do this band. Do you do movie reviews? How about Lords of Chaos? I don't, but I don't know. I mean, I could watch Lord of Chaos. Yes, queen. Hey, Lego Bays. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for following. I did one movie review and it didn't do super hot, but I also think that just like splits my content up. I mostly just want to focus on like deep dives and reactions, but I could definitely watch it and then talk about it in stream, you know. I'm thinking about starting a second channel, but that's probably going to be a while down the road. There you go. Have you been to any shows lately? Not this year. Not for a minute. Everybody seems to skip Oklahoma right now. We used to have a ton of people come. Like in 2023, we had so many bands come, but lately it's just been... Everybody's going to Texas. They're all going to Austin, Dallas, Houston. So... But I'm a German Shepherd dude. Honestly, that's okay. King of Ducks. Slay. Hi. Thank you so much for following. I hope you're doing so well. Hello, hello. Why does everyone think I'm a poser? Also, Kaya, here's my 5-part deep dive into Godsmack. There is nothing poser about listening to Godsmack, in my opinion. Okay? I've never listened to them. Literally never listened to them. So you think I'm a poser for listening to them, but I have no idea what they sound like. Okay? And you telling me you're a poser for listening to that's just going to make me want to listen to it more. She's a bloodhound. She's a puppy still. Hi. You smell so bad. There she is. Don't lie, though. You're low-key happier to stay home. This is true. I'm just at the point where I'm like, ugh. Unless the show is, like, close by, which they never are. Nobody comes to Stillwater, so we have to drive at least an hour to any show that we want to go see. You want a treat? Did Mommy forget the treat bag? Oh, my God, I did. I thought I brought it in here. I'm sorry. I don't have treats for you. I don't have treats for you, baby. So, I'm not calling you a poser. I would never do that. I'm just saying it's not a mystery why this happens. I don't care. Does she sniff and use her nose a lot? Yes. Yes, she definitely does. Sometimes it's as simple as just taking Rusty on like a 20-minute walk to just use her nose to literally just track things and smell things, and that exhausts her for the rest of the day. So, but she's definitely more of a hunter than my previous bloodhound, so she likes to chase squirrels and birds, and she's a little bit small dog aggressive because if they resemble the size of a squirrel, they need to leave. they need to leave. So she's getting better, but yeah. Come back to Kai ranting about how she's not a poser and so cold. I mean, we all know I'm a poser, so like, who cares? I mean, at this point. Hey, Suman, how are you? At this stage, what is a poser? Anyway, I don't know. I've been listening to metal for 3 years. I won't leave the poser stage until I'm like 30 something years into my metal listening experience. She wants to play Big Shark, Little Shark. So tomorrow, right? I'm just giving her a hard time because it makes me laugh. I know my mods give me a hard time all the time. So... You performed Hammer Smash Face this weekend? Ooh. At a benefit show was fun playing Cannibal Corpse. That's so cool, Venom. How did the show go? How'd the rest of the show go? I've been into metal for 15 years. That's not long enough, poser. You're my number 3 favorite. Happy to be in your top 3. Get out from under there. The last thing I need is for your little knobby neck to pull a cable to bring in the scent. She does. Yeah, if people don't know the science behind why a bloodhound looks the way they do, like why their ears are so long, it's because they are basically designed to, when they put their nose to the ground, their ears waft the scent into their nose. So as they continue to track, their ears are just flopping that scent around. So it's also, their ears are also the first to get nicked on like anything. So if they're playing a little too rough with another dog or something, they're always the first thing to get like nibbled on. So I eat posers. Same. But yeah. I'm excited. We'll get some really good videos together. Like I said, I think I'm going to start from the beginning and kind of go either through the years, starting with maybe like 1965, 1966, and kind of go from there. Either going from year to year or just pick a band that I feel like had an important influence on metal and then go from there. Has she brought you anything weird? No. I had my bowl of Poser Flakes this morning without milk. Congratulations. Wicked Lady? No. I do, it's a shame that stream got taken down because Wicked Lady was actually such a good song, that song you picked. But I also listened to teen pop, grunge, boy bands, etc. through the years. Exactly. Like, I've been really into Tate McRae's new record. She eats, girl. She slays. Love her. I don't know. I still only mostly listen to metal, though. Tate McRae, my pants. Yeah, I still mostly just listen to metal, but Tate McRae's been like my guilty pleasure. Been really getting into her new record. And then Spirit Box actually has a new record, and I found out today that my fiance actually pre-ordered 2 versions for me, which was very sweet of him. So one is white, I think it's white with black splatter, and then the other is clear with a silver glitter. So that's for Tsunami Sea. I'm so excited for that record to come out. I think we should be getting those records this week because their new album comes out this Friday. So boy bands? Well, it depends on what boy bands you're talking about. Like, are we talking like NSYNC? Are we talking about Boys to Men? Are we talking One Direction? There's different versions. BTS, that's a good one. I've never really listened to that band before. So, I remember buying a DVD of Spice Girls and Cannibal Corpse. The counter later gave me weird looks. Oh my gosh. That's funny. Spice Girls. Really haven't listened to them either. I'm going to show you this record. So, wow. I showed this on last Wednesday, but I'll show it to y'all again if you haven't seen it. But as I said, we've been going through the Death discography and the Bolt Thrower discography. So here's the Sound of Perseverance from Relapse. You Should React to Sarcophago. I think I did. We listened to one record on Twitch. ABBA's one thing, NSYNC is another. Did I show this to y'all at one point? I know I showed Twitch. I've probably shown this before, but you're going to see it again. Look how pretty that is. So there's Mr. Chuck. And this is a double LP because it's really long. So it's a long record. Here's one version. One album. I'm also a gamer. Y'all need to check out that Doom soundtrack. So here's the thing that I'm thinking about, okay? We've been doing really good on Twitch, regardless of the suspensions. But we've been doing really good on Twitch. My views have been really dank on here because I have to reach a certain amount average to get Twitch partner. And so I'm thinking if and when we get Twitch partner, I can either add time to the 3 streams we have already, which if you don't know, I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or I can do a gaming stream on one particular day, like a Tuesday or something like that. I don't think I'd be able to do Thursday, but gaming stream, yeah, right. If we get it, girl. You know? Whoops. Don't worry, I didn't drop anything. I mean, I did, but I didn't drop anything important. No, gaming. See, I don't know if people are into it, though. I have, like, 4 people that are interested in it. But I still have people that want me to play Red Dead Redemption. That game's hard. Like this dick. But yeah. Brutal Legend. I have that game. I actually bought it to do a like a stream with, but I never played it. So I don't know. Because you are hilariously bad at most games. This is true. I've been getting better since I've been playing more Overwatch, though. Okay. So, don't judge me. If you play Doom, it's also a metal stream. Yeah. Couldn't even keep the stream until the ending of RE4. Well, because people didn't really want to watch it. That's why. And I noticed it was like worse views than what I've been doing. So I was like, I guess people aren't interested in it. Well, that's okay. Maybe they'll be interested in it once I get partner. Who knows? Just get to the car and turn on the radio. Disregard the game. LOL. It is most definitely a metal stream. Hey, Herb Dog. Herb Dog 69. Hi, how are you? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing super, super well. So, I have a surprise for you. Are you ready? Are you ready for the surprise? Are you ready? Okay. So, a few months ago, we pre-ordered this box set. And we finally have it in the possession. And I'm going to show it to you. Are you ready? It's the Morbid Angel box set, volume 1. We finally have it. Surprise, surprise. Yes. Does this mean I'm more of a poser because I fucking have the box set? You're welcome. Yeah, you want to see it? So it is a bit full, a little bit heavy because we put the slip cases on there. The little slip sleeves. So she's a thick daddy. But if you didn't know, I mentioned this last week, but this went up for pre-order about, 5 months ago. And originally, and I actually have it up, so I'll show you. I'll show you the thing. So this was what they had. You could basically pre-order. You can still buy this, by the way. I'm pretty sure you can. It says add to cart. So Volume 1 Deluxe 6LP Vinyl Box Set. It comes with their first 4 records, and then a live album, and then they've got these like remix demo things. So this is the like demo rehearsal remix thing. The live album, this is the live record, which, yeah, y'all can see this. I'll move it down or move it up just a little bit. There you go. So that's the live record. And then here's Domination. Doesn't own them all on the first press when they first released. I know. Here's Covenant. Look at that gorgeous record. Here's Blessed Are the Sick. And Altars of Madness. And so basically Earache said, we want to raise $16,200, and that is all it will take to make however many box sets they were going to do. And they ended up raising $168,000. And with 900 people basically supporting this. So they had a ton of people supporting the box set. And so there you go. So we have it. I'll show you this. Plus I've got other announcements too for this. Like I said, we put the slip cases on, so it's kind of hard to get these out. I'm just going to take them all out. Don't worry. I'm being careful, okay? They only have 101 of the solid color variants left. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know how many they pressed or if they were going to, like, keep repressing them. But I was hoping that even if they did limited, like, box sets, that they would at least use the rest of that money for other box sets or something else. And it seems like they are doing that because they have a volume 2 coming out, which we'll talk about, and then they also have a Carcass box set that they are going to be releasing as well. So all right, I'm not going to take them out, but here's Altars of Madness. Now you know what that cover looks like. And this is a transparent blue, as you can see, from Earache. And here's Blessed Are the Sick. And look at this vinyl. Best album right there. I don't know. Altars of Madness is still one of my favorites. Thy Kingdom Come is just far superior, though. Yeah, so we'll talk about Volume 2 here in just a sec. Because I think they fucked up. I'm going to hold you accountable, Earache. I think you messed up. All right, here's Covenant. All right, I'll be the first one to say it. All right, I'll be the first one to say it. This one's white with blue. these remixes, the Liebach remixes with God of Emptiness, Sworn to the Black. I think these are only like, it's only like 4 songs. Altars of Madness is a masterpiece. Agreed. Sorry, my hand is covering the title. There you go. Oh, I just realized that she's like sniffing his butt. So white with gray, black splatter. And here's Domination. Which again, you know what the covers look like. This is clear with green. I'm just not taking them out of the package because it's a pain in the ass. So we basically have them stored like this, just to kind of protect the sleeve and everything. But it's kind of a pain in the ass to put these back in the box now. And then here's the live album. And it came with a certificate that was actually signed by all the band members. And that's like a real signature. That's not just like printed. So that means like Trey and like all of the other actual Morbid Angel members actually touched the piece of paper and like signed it themselves. So we just stuck the certificate of authenticity in there. And then here's the vinyl color. Instead of being here, what a poser. Who is? Who's chatting in Discord but not being in here? So that's the Morbid Angel box set volume 1. Yeah, I guess he doesn't want to be in here. So I think he would still be able to pick up a copy. I don't know if the splatter ones are available. Hi, Losef. How are you? Now, I'm going to hold Earache accountable. I'm hoping that they change this decision. I don't think they will. But let's talk about volume 2 for a second. Hey, Red Cloud. How are you? Okay. So in the box set, when we got it delivered, is the volume 2 press. So this is what I'm assuming they put the runoff money towards. Is the volume 2 box set. Now, when you look at this, what is missing from this box set? Can you see what is missing from this box set? Keep in mind, this is supposed to be the rest of Morbid Angel's discography. No. Do you need a hint? Do you need a hint? Because it's their worst album, objectively. Okay. Elude Divinum. Insanus. Not in here. So they completely skipped Elude Divinum Insanus from volume 2. Now, I understand why, but at the same time, I feel like that's doing a huge disservice to Morbid Angel fans and whatever. You're basically admitting that album sucks. You're basically admitting that people don't like that record. And I get it, objectively speaking. It's not their best record by any means. I think a lot of people would agree that they prefer, their earlier records. Some people really like that album. But here's the thing. If you're going to do a volume 2 box set for Morbid Angel and you have the first 4, why are you skipping Elude Divinum? Why? Why are you skipping a whole album? Just because I'm assuming you did it because it's not their best. And I'm like, now, somebody's going to have to just buy that separately. And I feel like it just, I don't know. I just feel like it's a disservice to the fans, but that's my own opinion. So it was on Season of Mist. That could be it. But who knows? I mean, they could have gotten the rights to it, right? How much did that box set cost? I think around $200. They could have gotten the rights, though. Or not. I don't know. I just feel like it's a disservice. But yeah, I guess I could see. They also have to skip a letter in the alphabet. Yeah, right. Then I guess with it being on Season of Mist, I understand, but I still feel like it's, I don't know, not a very good deal. I don't know how many people are going to get the second box set, honestly. You know? I don't know how many would do it. You know? So, the next thing is the Carcass box set, which we've already got pre-ordered. And I want to say the one we got was the color merge. Did I miss anything in your hour stream? No, not yet. So the next one is this limited edition Carcass vinyl box set. Aluminum Anus was on Earache, though, wasn't it? No, they're right. It was on Season of Mist, because I actually just recently reacted to that on Patreon. So I forgot that they were on Season of Mist. So it would make sense, like, why it wouldn't get included. But I don't know. A lot of those labels do work together, you know? So I don't know. Ever heard of Immolation? Of course. I've seen them live. They're great. One of my favorite death metal bands. Okay, so here's what I'm going to tell you about the Carcass box set, okay? If you're interested in getting this, you need to pre-order this now. They're already sold out of one of the variants. I can't remember if it's color merge or split color that's already out, like, sold out. This literally went up for pre-order like 2 days ago. Over the weekend, it's already had one variant sold out. So if you are interested in getting one of these Carcass box sets, you need to do it now or later this week if you get paid, because I'm not sure how many of these sets are going to be out. Now, if you're wondering about the two records, the first two albums from Carcass, they are going to have the original gore artwork on there, so they're not going to have the censored versions. So that, I think, is why a lot of people are buying them. So if you want those Carcass box sets, definitely get with the original artwork for those first two vinyls, then yeah, you're going to want to pre-order this. Yeah, they put the Carcass ones from Nuclear Blast. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like, so I know that, like, these record labels can work together to do the records. I don't know. And Season of Mist is cool. So, at least from my experience with them, I'm not a record label, though, so I don't know. But yeah, this includes the first two. Then you have Heartwork. You have Swan Song. I don't know what this one is. Descending. The whatever. The Vegetable Heart one. And the, I don't know these albums by name. Get out from under there. Go, ma'am. Would snag if I didn't already own them separately. Exactly. So, we don't have any Carcass ones except for, we're gonna have two versions of Heartwork. So we're gonna have two versions of Heartwork, because I do have a copy back there. What are you getting so angry about, Metallic Death? God. I know, I've had a lot of people say, They want a Morbid Angel deep dive. And so I think we're going to be ready for a Morbid Angel deep dive here. Are you planning on going to any fests or shows other than Dead by Dog? No, because we're moving. We're moving at the end of May. You should have 10 versions of Heartwork. I know, such a poser for only having one. Morbid Angel deep dive after Dying Fetus. I know. I love Dying Fetus. Well, that's what I'm figuring it out. So like I said, we'll still do deep dives. And then I have a couple reactions to some modern bands that I haven't listened to. So like the newer reaction I have is Spirit Box's new album, because I've got 2 vinyls I pre-ordered for that, or my fiance pre-ordered for me as a surprise. And then I wanted to do Marilyn Manson and Godsmack, because I literally have never listened to Marilyn Manson. So I'm really curious. And then At the Gates reaction. And then, yeah, I'd like to do Death and Bolt Thrower deep dives. Carcass Symphonies of Sickness has 3 different versions. Ooh, what kind of versions? At least you are moving to somewhere that has more live shows. Yeah, we're just like moving super remote. But it looks like more people will be... So like the closest cities to me where I'm going to be moving is Reno and Sacramento. So Sacramento's like 2 hours away. Reno's like 45 minutes to an hour. So I would be able to, I think more metal bands are going to Reno. Sacramento's it's gonna have to be, Tate McRae, girl, okay? She's coming to Sacramento in early October. So I might go to see her. Reno, Nevada, yeah. Yep. I listened to Marilyn Manson when I was 11. I've never listened to him before. I only know what he looks like. So, do a reaction of the Grind Crusher earache sample. It introduced me to many death metal bands back in the 90s. Ooh, I'll write it down. Because I can pretty much do anything from earache with no problem. As well as like Season of Mist. So, let's see. Grind Crusher. Possessed is really good. I need to do them too. So there's a lot of bands, and we're still getting there. Like I said, I've been just kind of taking a small break. But hey, Drew, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Sup, posers? Hey, Nate, how are you? Isn't 2 hours what Americans refer to as right next door? No. Right next door is like 30 minutes. It's going good, Drew. It's going real good. We got coffee. We got death metal. We got records. We're doing so good. Marilyn Manson. Check out Portrait of an American Family, then Antichrist Superstar. Yeah, so I have 5 songs. I was going to do one of my classic... So I'm going back to my old formula of how I used to do reactions back in the day. Either doing a full album or doing like 5 songs. And so I have about 5 songs I'm going to do for Marilyn Manson, unless you want like a full record. But I think I'm going to start with 5 and then just kind of go from there. So, I love the name Marilyn. It's so like classy. Tainted Love, Better Be There. Isn't that a cover? Aren't most of his songs covers? Portrait of an American Family. Sorry, I'm writing that down. And Antichrist Superstar. All right. Which is the one where he's like kind of naked or like looks like a naked alien thing? Are those songs or are those albums? It's probably your phone. What was the other band we were doing next week with Periphery? So we're going to start Periphery and Amon Amarth. And then Periphery, I think, has what? You said like 6 full-length albums. And Amon Amarth has a way larger discography. So once we're done with Periphery... Are you okay? That was a good stretch. And then, so once we're done with Periphery, we will do Amorphous with Amon Amarth. Amon Amarth. A stretch? Okay, I'll do a stretch in just a minute. 2 EPs, but you can probably skip one. They definitely skipped the... Ow. Ma'am. I never noticed this, but you kind of look like Evan Rachel Wood, who dated Marilyn Manson. Evan Rachel Wood? Hold on. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Let's see. Oh, okay, girl. What's she best known for? 13, Westworld, Barefoot. Oh my god, she was in Frozen 2. Okay, let's see. You can't do Periphery without doing Tesseract? What's Tesseract? Is that a band? You think I look like her? Oh, I can kind of see it. We have the same nose. Kind of the same, not really the same face. She has a way more prominent jaw than me. But yes, I can see it. I see the comparison. Hey, Kaya, guess what? What? What is it? Periphery and Killswitch Engage. Same album number as Amon. Ooh, we could do Killswitch Engage. What did you think about their new album? Oh, hi, Jake. I'm not sure. I'm not sure who my favorite frontman is, honestly. My favorite album is actually the Thy Kingdom Come little EP thing. And Altars of Madness. So whoever was like the frontman for that era. But middle of the pack for me. I want to do more Killswitch Engage. But so many people don't like metalcore. At least a lot of people on Twitch complain about it. And I'm like, bestie. Bestie. It's not that bad. Vincent era? Then I like Vincent. I kind of know the names by heart. Or not really. I'm still very new to, like, the Morbid Angel discography. I've listened to... What did I listen to so far? So I've listened to those first 2 I mentioned. I think I've listened to some songs on Covenant. Bye, Lutfi. Thanks for being here. I think I did a full album reaction to Blessed Are the Sick on my channel, which you can see if you want. Because they need you to know they hate things. Well, that's the thing. For the last, like, year or 2, I did a lot of underground shit. And so this year we're going to change the tune. We're going to do a little bit more popular stuff. Slay! Hey, Twisted Cloud, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. About time, I know. So, yee, underground shit. Reason it never took off. There's some good underground stuff. Popular or just more core? I think popular is in like well known. As in like more people listen to it and know about it. It's kind of the difference between like Iron Maiden versus Immolation, you know? Or is it raining? No. Okay. Sorry. My windows are open and it sounded like it was pouring the fuck down rain. And I was like, oh no. Oh no. Hey, Southern redneck guy. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Oh my god, bro. You have a Confederate flag as your banner. Mainstream popular then? Yeah. Kind of. So here's my thought process behind it, okay? And I've mentioned this before, but it's like I started my channel and I was, with Cannibal Corpse, and then we did Imperial Triumphant. I did Slipknot, and I was kind of doing like I did Emperor, I did Spirit Box, Dying Fetus. There were a lot of like well-known bands that I did. I tried to do Iron Maiden, that reaction got blocked. But I did Black Sabbath, Children of Bodom, so I did all of those. And then 2023, 2024 especially, I did a lot more underground stuff. That's when I started incorporating a lot more like collection stuff into my content. So talking a lot more about physical media and whatever. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with talking about like underground bands, some that people know, some that people don't. But I think I just got lost in the sauce of underground shit, And no, it's like I think I just got lost in underground stuff and not realizing like why these genres or why these newer bands sound the way they do and where the inspiration came from, how this genre or this sound developed. So that's why I'm going back. You're using the Finn McKenty method. There's nothing wrong with Finn McKenty. Everybody says, now that Finn McKenty's not here, I have been, like, so many people have said, I'm like Finn McKenty now. So, and I'm like, where? I feel bad for the dude. Are you offended? It's just a Southern heritage? No, girl, I'm from the South. I'm not offended at all. So I got roots in Texas, and I got roots in Oklahoma, and I got roots in Arkansas, girl. I'm not offended. I saw Vital Remains a few times after Dave Suzuki left. A pity. Start niche, then branch out into mainstream. Just don't come out and tell us you really don't like the music that you say you do like he did. What do you mean? I don't think that there's anything wrong with, like, listening to bands like Killswitch Engage or Iron Maiden or Spirit Box even, Limp Bizkit or Slipknot or any of those, because I'll put it simply, I have not listened to hardly anything. I've never listened to Limp Bizkit. I've never listened to Marilyn Manson. I've never listened to, much of Slipknot. I mean, there are so many bands that I have never listened to, never checked out, heard of. Some I haven't literally never heard of. And it's like a lot of y'all have that experience because you've been listening to metal since you were like 12 or whatever. And it's like, I got 3 years. I've been listening to metal for 3 years. So it's like I'm trying my best. So I want to listen to all the music, even the bands that people think are like total sellouts or super popular or like whatever, because I want to form my own opinion. I want to listen to them and be like, what do I think about them and how did they get this popular? What do they sound like? Did they inspire anybody else? Because that's interests me more, is the development of the music genre and stuff. I'm totally a sellout, right? Hey, Spence, how are you? So, John Cena turned heel for the first time. Oh my gosh. Twitch might not like you talking about what you are and aren't offended by it, right? Can't hear that you're a Southerner. Sometimes my accent is stronger than, it kind of depends. Do you watch wrestling? No. I'm from Alabama and I saw you're really into metal, I guess. Yes. You're not anything like McKenty. Thank you, Dreadful Minutes. I appreciate that. I've had at least 3 people say I'm like Finn McKenty. Well, you also have to keep in mind that, like, YouTube is a business. YouTube is a game, Whether people want to admit it or not, it's like, you want people to watch your videos and stuff like that. So you want things that are, like, interesting to you, but then also things that your viewer wants, So. I've got strange nostalgic love for Marilyn Manson. See, that's interesting to me. I've never listened to him before. I've obviously seen him, and I think his aesthetic looks really cool and really interesting. I've never listened to him before, so I have no idea. The Antichrist band? Is Peeps think unknown shiz makes the world go round and it's the only thing? Do you really think I'm not proud of my stoner bands that have 0 comments on their YouTube? Yeah. I've lived in the most densely populated state in the Union and is more rural. Oh my God. Finn McKenty had some good stuff. I feel bad for him. I really do. I really do. I think that, I think he just got too focused on reading bad comments about himself. And I think that he made his love for music and, like, so much of his job, I think he made YouTube so much of his personality and so much of himself that it just sapped so much joy and made him a super jaded, bitter person towards it. And I think that can happen to any content creator online, period, regardless of what you do. So, and that's part of the reason why I had to step back a little bit over the last, like, month or so, or last, like, 2-3 weeks, is because it just became too much. I had a lot of mean comments and it hurt my mental for a little bit, so I had to step away. But I'm, and then I'm also gaining back figuring out a new content style, so. Never seen his house, I know. So, Manson was all controversy and no substance, in your opinion? Yeah, see, I'm interested to see what other people have to say. I'm interested to listen to him and form my own opinion and kind of see what he inspired other artists to do, where he got his inspiration, like what he sounds like, and just kind of see what he's all about. Because obviously he's a huge figure, I mean, he's got such a cool aesthetic from an outsider's point of view, so it's like, I don't know. Part of it was forced on you, fam. What do you mean? Me? What was forced on me? Marilyn Manson Slayer. Hey! Thank you, Spence, for the Prime sub. I can't believe you've been subscribed for 3 whole months. That's actually wild. Thank you so much. Yes, if you subscribe with Prime, Amazon pays for your subscription, so. Oh, the couple times for being banned, Oh, yeah. Hey, Tuman, how are you? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah. So, just a few mild changes, but we're still super active on Twitch. And for the time being, we're still going to do these these Metal Monday streams, and then yeah, you guys should be seeing some more content from me within the next few weeks. So Manson was also huge to the sort of goth subculture in Britain in the 90s. Oh, that's cool. Is Marilyn Manson American, or is he like from the UK or something? I genuinely don't know. Fiasco, because I see him as a peer. We came up going to shows and following the same bands around the same time, and what he did was the equivalent of a heel turn for guys like us. Possibly. He's from America. That's cool. I also think, again, I think he genuinely was interested in music when he first started his channel, and then I think it just became so much of a job, and then I think he did way too much self-sabotaging that is why he stopped. He's from Ohio? Ah, Ohio, man. They've got some really great bands, too. Some people don't realize that. Hi, Pimu. How are you? Slay. Hi. Thank you so much for following. I hope you're doing well. I can see that YouTube burnout is a thing. It is. And a lot of people don't realize that. That's why a lot of big channels take breaks. Exactly. People don't realize that YouTube is hard. Like, if you're a consistent YouTuber and you are, like, consistently making content and you have, like, a whole community and everything, it's hard. It's not easy, you know? So, it's fun. Don't get me wrong. It's fun. And it's basically, it's like my dream job, but it's difficult, you know? But if it's your job, you shouldn't be complaining. You say that as if people don't complain about their damn 9-to-5s, girl. You're telling me that if you at your job that you work 9 to 5, you don't complain about your job when you get home? Even when I worked retail and I worked 9-10 hours a day on my feet, I still came home and complained about that shit. Okay? I love my job. My Twitch alert froze. Why you freezing, girl? There you go. Eileen always takes massive breaks. I love her so much. She still makes like really good short content. Have you seen her shorts? She's so hot, girl. I love her. But here's the thing, though. The more underground you go, the more the fans hate anything above ground. Hence your entire mod squad, minus Death, being a bunch of posers. Yeah. Yeah. They just like to, you know, that's the thing, is they all have years and years of experience over me, so they all want very particular shit. VL is the worst about it, though, too. VL is worse. So he's not here, so he can't defend himself. I know Nate's in the chat. I'd be down for more Kill Switch Engage. You know, the reason why we're doing Periphery in our series next week is because my mods have been bullying the shit out of you, Nate, and I support you. Okay? Me and Metallic Death support you. And I am a fan of the cores. I am a fan of those popular bands, and so they can just suck a big fat one and deal with it. We've listened to a lot of their underground picks, and that's okay. But sometimes it's nice to have a different sound, you know? All that editing and sound effects I was telling you about works wonders. Her shorts are great for the most part. Yeah, but you know how difficult that is? Do you know how difficult it is to edit shorts like that? I don't know how she does it so fast, because it is not easy to do those shorts. Lamb of God would also be a fun band to do. We could do that. She's not just underground stuff. He says as he He says he mostly listens to underground stuff, except for COB. So, do you have many like-minded people in Oklahoma who are into music? In my friend group, not metal. Mostly it's red dirt country in here. But did you watch my At the Gates reaction, Metallic Death? I did a little bit of editing in there. I just added some zooms. I didn't do any like special effects or anything. But you haven't seen it yet? Yeah, I might add some more effects. We're going to kind of play around. We're going to play around with it. Yeah, you didn't see? Oh, yeah, you're not a part of the Patreon. So I have an At the Gates reaction that should be coming out soon. I did the entire Slaughter of the Soul record. The problem is the not underground stuff I like was not underground for 30, 40 years ago and got forgotten and became underground again. Maybe Nate has a point. Uh-huh. Oh my gosh. You got him. Checkmate. And most of what I listened to stemmed from what was popular mid-2000s when I was growing up. There you go. Just some songs. Well, we could do it. Well, we could branch out. So, yeah, be prepared for some good content. Hey, Dream Orb. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Hey, Spooth. Outlaw! Hi! Welcome to the stream. No, that makes me a hipster. Good God, why? Of course you're a hipster. I'm good, how are you? I'm so good. I've got coffee. And, yeah. We're talking about metal, so I'm happy. And it's a cloudy, windy day. Coffee is the nectar of the gods. I say that every morning. Rock anthems. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing so well. Thanks for following. I hope you all enjoy the follower emotes that you get. Lamb of God feel like a one-trick pony for a while for me. Yeah. We could also do Whitechapel, too. Whitechapel would be a good one. Because they also have a new record coming out this month, too, right? Isn't their record coming out on the 21st of this month? So, something like that. But, yeah. I'll be experimenting with a few things on my channel. Bye, Venom Ripper. Thanks so much for hanging out today. I hope you have a great rest of your day. We should bring back gaming streams. I was literally just talking about that. I told chat, I said, you know, I would bring back gaming streams if we made Twitch partner, and I would probably do it on like Tuesdays. Or I could bring them back now, but I'm not sure if I'd be able to maintain it once I move, because I'm going to be moving at the end of May, and I might be off streaming. Hey! Thank you so much for the sub, Dream! I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I hope you enjoy the subscriber emotes and the ad-free viewing, girl. Sorry, got an ad. So then you're like, I'm gonna sub. That's okay. What's your top 5 metal bands right now? Oh, that's a good one. Top 5 metal bands. Probably right now, Rotting Christ. I've been really getting into. Bolt Thrower. That's hard. That is hard. Because I still like Cannibal Corpse. Could throw in Worm Rot, maybe. Hi. Varathron. Yeah, Varathron. Like Crypta. I like Spirit Box. Yeah. There's a lot of bands that I really like. Been listening to a lot of Death. Did someone order a roast? No one? Okay. Only know Cannibal Corpse and Bolt Thrower. You only know Cannibal Corpse and Bolt Thrower? You should definitely listen to Rotting Christ. If you like Greek black metal, that's a little bit slower and more melodic, you should definitely do Varathron. And hi, ma'am. Thank you. That's my ear. And Rotting Christ. Varathron and Rotting Christ are so good. Yeah, Death is really good. You're more into thrash and death metal. Ooh, Russ would be the perfect person to talk about with that. He loves thrash music. Death metal I'm more familiar with. That's more my genre. Although I listen to a lot of death grind and gore grind and grindcore. So and that's what Wormrot is. They're Singaporean grindcore. And they're awesome. So educational purposes, Discharge. One of those bands that really show the sort of music that almost acts as a bridge between 80s hardcore and early death metal. Ooh, Discharge? Where'd they come from? Or when were they active? Chuck didn't growl, though? No, not really, no. Discharge. Yeah. Grima! Yes! Grima actually just had a new album come out on the 28th. Did you guys listen to it? I need to listen to them again. I actually really, really liked the songs that I listened to from them. So. Da, da, da. So I'm catching up with chat. Rotting Christ is okay, but not as aggressive. Seen them twice. I just love their sound. It gives me a lot of Typo Negative vibes. But in like I don't know. Their older performances, they're so sexy, girl. I ain't gonna lie. They've got that like sex appeal. You know, sometimes you just want that. Sometimes we need more like yummy bands, you know? Sex appeal, yes. I mean, we just need more metal bands that have more sex appeal for the ladies, okay? Typo Negative had it, okay? We need more of that. I need more yummy death metal bands and gory bands, you know? Yeah, not everything has to be aggressive all the time. Exactly. I know a girl who's a fan girling over Typo Negative. I really like Typo Negative. I actually do. I'm one of those goth babes. Even though I don't dress like one or look like one. Peter Steele is so nice. I like him. I like him. So, Lacuna Coil has a new album, Sleepless Empire. Yeah, so I'm wondering, would y'all be interested in reactions to those or no? I've been saving it for a Friday stream. Ooh. I will be interested to hear it. Hi, Holly. How are you? I don't know any newer bands, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't either. Not really. we'll have some good bands. We'll have some good reactions coming out. Some good deep dives. You just got to give me some time. You just got to give me a little bit of time to listen, to script, to do what I got to do, and then we'll start posting some good stuff. So, I'm just trying to do quality over quantity at the moment. Hands down the best gig I've been to, small crowd, no barriers like it should be. That is good. That is good. Lovecraft. Never heard of that band. Check out Blood. Excellent death grind from Germany. Christbait is my favorite. Ooh, okay. Hey, Sugar Bear Mama. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Don't freeze on me, chat. Okay, good. My last alert froze on me and I had to take it off the stream. Yes, I still need to listen to more Dimmu Borgir. Who was the band I was? Oh, it was Blood. You said they were German death grind? I'll mention it again. I do mention this about once every stream. If you ever see me writing down in here, it's my little stream journal. So any requests or recommendations or anything, you can always just put it in chat and I'll write it down. The new Dream Theater album is amazing. Good. I haven't listened to it yet. I was originally thinking about listening to it or maybe doing a reaction to it, but I'm not extremely familiar with their discography. So I was like, I feel like it'd be a disservice to start with their newest record. So I'd rather go with something from their later discography. You know? Did you write down my entire Excel sheet I sent? Literally, it was all Periphery and Killswitch Engage records. Hey, Doom Guy. Just joined the Discord yesterday. Never watched the channel before. Oh, I'm so happy you're here. Welcome, welcome. Falling in Reverse is the best metal band. Low-key, kind of want to listen to all of it just because I want to be morbidly curious. I'm terrible about knowing modern stuff, mainly because it all feels like it's been done before, and I'm not a fan of the techie proggy direction music went in there for a while in order to be new, fresh, and different. I prefer my regular slop. Yeah, I think it depends. That's the thing. It's like in order for me to understand the direction that these newer bands are going in, I need to start from the beginning. Did you write down? Oh, wait. Somebody else tagged me on something. Hold on. What was it? You're not familiar with it? No. Sepulchral Curse? New Pissgrave? Ooh. Doesn't Pissgrave have those, like, really gory covers? Or no? Yes. Is their new record, like, pretty gory? Should I look it up? I'm going to look it up on my phone. Don't judge me. I'm looking it up on my phone. Go to Metal Archives. Christ, so good. The music has been a bit stale in the last 10 years, but my hope with how times are and becoming more turbulent, that we'll get some great music. Yeah, I agree. I think you could say that argument for pretty much every genre, honestly. It's been quite stale for a minute. Okay, so Pissgrave had Malignant Worthlessness. I did look this up, and it did just come out on February 21st. Oh my god, that cover is disgusting. All right, we got to check that band out. Oh god, yeah, that was rough, girl. Don't look at that when you're trying to eat breakfast. Let me tell you what. You'll be puking out chunks. Cthulhu will enthrall you soon enough. You're right. I listen to a lot of older metal from the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. What new metal is as good? High Spirits is a really good hard rock heavy metal band. If you're like wanting that fun kind of heavy metal vibe. Crypta's really good Brazilian death metal. Spirit Box I think is really good genty metalcore. Who else? Pissgrave is really good core grind. Wormrot's really good grind core. Dream Theater's Awake album is better. High Spirits is so good. I always talk about them. Tenebro is really good. Like doomier death metal gore kind of thing. They're like an Italian mortician. Did you check out any of the bands I emailed you about? No, I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be good, I promise. Disc Girl, what I did. Peeling Flesh, also really good BDM slam. Hey. Slay. Hi, Hysteria. Y'all can hear the sleigh, right? It's not just from my speakers. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Slay. It's quiet. That's fine. I'm fine with it being quiet. Hi, Mark. How are you? As much as I love metal, my favorite musical genre is classical, including opera. Who is your favorite composer? I don't think I have one, but maybe Mozart. I tried to get into classical several years ago. And I do think depending on my mood, I like it. I can't listen to it while I drive. I can't listen to classical music when I drive because it makes me sleepy. But I do like classical music depending on the vibe. What High Spirits album? Ooh. I actually have their records. Would you like to see them? Yeah, the Pissgrave one? Girl. Yeah, what is that? Neobliviscaris. They're a neoclassical band, right? Is Queensryche? They're not considered neoclassical, are they? Oh, don't let me forget about, Flotsam and Jetsam. That's a good band to jump into for when I start my little series from the beginning. I guess it's not really a series. What's a good band to start with from like the beginning? And like in the beginning is in like before metal. Like 60s, 70s. I don't even know why I bothered. I looked at it. What? I appreciate the time that you sent. I looked at it, okay. I looked at it. But, it takes me a long time to do those things. Okay, hold on. You're just gonna have to wait, okay? You stay right there, Sugar Bear. Hold on. Here you go. Here you go. All right. This is for you, Sugar Bear. All right. I mean, they're all bangers. They're all bangers. This was the first one I listened to. Was their You Are Here album. It looks like this. And this has their, was it When the Lights Go Down? This one was really good. Super bangy. You could start with this one. Was this the one with the title track? In Midnight. In the Midnight is such a good song. So Safe on the Other Side. This was I think this was their second record. This is really good too. So you could do, I would probably start with either You Are Here or Safe on the Other Side, because those are actual bangers. Then they have this one, Another Night. This is really good, but I would say it's probably the weaker of the three. It's really good, but it's just, you know, not the second. Okay, yeah, I don't know them by heart. I love the music of High Spirits, not a fan of the vocals. Fair. Absolutely fair. I know it's kind of like Volbeat vocals a little bit. So the music is really good, I know. Somebody said Genesis, Ted Nugent. Yeah, what was that band you wanted me to listen to? It was like the Amboy something. Led Zeppelin, definitely. Yeah, so I was basically going to do, okay, there's Van Halen, Led Zeppelin, Kansas, and Boston. Yeah, so basically I was going to start with like the late 60s, early 70s bands. Kind of, a little bit. Kansas and Boston are two. Venus Femboy. Ted Nugent. Exactly. Genesis. Yeah, just some of those older bands, and what I was going to do is have maybe do like 2 to 3 of their most popular albums, you know? Check out The Who. Yeah, and so there's The Who, which I was going to do, you know, so I was basically going to jump into like The Who, Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, Rush, although they're not really the same era, I guess. Pink Floyd, Piper at the Gates. Check out Eloy. Sorry, I'm catching up with chat. I don't know how many records I have. They're milk crates. Oh my gosh. The Who is not good in my opinion. I think it depends. Scorpions. I think I put the Scorpions down. Journey would also be a good one. You know. Queen. I think Queen would be a valid band to do. You know. Because you can't deny that Queen inspired bands like Queensryche. You know. I mean, they were definitely like one of the first bands that really did like opera rock, in my opinion. Deep Purple. Oh, look, Surgical Brute actually comments in here. The Cars. Oh, God. I am not on Discord yet. You should join. God, did you hear that? Bullet for my Valentine of Mice and Men and Avenged Sevenfold. I'd be down. Sugar Bear Mama, you just joined the Discord. Yay! So happy to see you in there. We have a great community. Don't be shy. We do a lot of this dick jokes, and there's a lot of Taylor Swift gifts. But that's okay. Who was it? Bullet for my Valentine. And then Of Mice and Men. And then, of course, Avenged Sevenfold. If you listen to Good-ish, I'm going to join in with the recas. What do you mean? What, are these recommendations not hitting it for you? You should really check out my old bands demo. Oh my gosh. What is the best battle band you ever saw live? Oh, that's a great question. That's hard. That's a really difficult question to answer. I've seen a lot of really good bands. Okay, so I think about it in terms of two different ways. Performance-wise, meaning like the actual show that they put on was really good, and then like emotional happiness vibe, you know? Like I am really excited and happy to see this. So I would say best metal band performance-wise would probably either be Carcass, Exhumed, or Amon Amarth. Now, Amon Amarth, I'm not necessarily, I wasn't there for the music. I was there for, Carcass and Obituary and Cattle Decap. But during that tour, hey, Amy. How are you, Amy? Welcome to the stream. Performance-wise, Amon Amarth was really cool because they had a lot of props and they had fire. They had a lot of pyrotechnics. They had huge props. So it was like a full-blown show, right? Regardless of the music, they definitely put on a show. Exhumed, I think, was awesome because they had a person with the chainsaw and like a apron on stage, and he was like revving up a chainsaw, and then at the end of their set they took like a fake human head and like sprayed a bunch of blood all over people on the first row, and that was really fun. Carcass, I think, is great because they had like they basically have these giant I think it's along with their speakers, but they have these teleprompters that basically play all of these images when they're performing. And then they have these like giant ritual looking tribal-esque symbols that are like on these little stands, and they've got like feathers and whatever. And so that kind of adds to the props and to the stage performance and whatever. Emotionally, my favorite band was Cattle Decap. The second time I saw them after Terracite, this was after Terracite, they were touring that record, because I got to hear Soul Nostalgia. So that's like my favorite song off that record. So, August Burns Red is a really great band to see live. The lead singer is really good at like, when I saw them, the lead singer was like playing with the microphone like it was a yo-yo, and it was so good. So, Forbidden, huh? And then I think also just for like music, I would say the best bands that I've seen live that had a really good live show musically was definitely Death Angel, who played for 2.5 hours. And then Immolation were so good with Ross and his like fucking waist long hair. So good. So good. Forbidden. So there you go. You need to switch from the book to a spreadsheet. You're getting repeat band recommendations. That's okay. I mean, I'm still going to go through it, I still go through it. I don't care if I get repeats. I'm always going to have repeats, but I'd rather, like, write it down and have the repeats. What about Dork Angel? Oh, are you trying to say Dark Angel? Oh. Hey, Cosmic Black Metal, how are you? Death Angel gives bang for the buck. Yeah, Death Angel is so good live. And they played, like I said, for 2.5 hours, and they did not stop. So, repetition. What the fuck is Dark Angel? I think he meant to say Dark Angel. But canceled? Oh no, why'd they cancel? It's a real band? No way. Bro, I just got a massive craving for chorizo. Had chorizo breakfast tacos yesterday, and now I'm like craving chorizo. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. She's from LA. Oh my god. Yeah, we have a lot of people from Los Angeles that are in my server. Literally just woke up. I feel that. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I've got coffee. We're just chilling. Blue Oyster Cults. Yes, that is a band I want to dive into. Mortal Sin. Have I written them down? Probably. Death Angel is another show Russ ditched me on. Oh no. Mortal Sin. Look, Surgical Brute. I mean, if you want to make the spreadsheet, bestie, there you go. She firmly embracing her inner casual? What do you mean? Is my outfit not good for you? What? What do you mean inner casual? Do you know Sacred Right? Heard of them. Not sure if I've listened to them. Probably have. I might even have a record from them. Sounds very familiar. How about an overrated band that is popular? Overrated band that is popular. That I know? I don't know. You could maybe say Iron Maiden. Metallic Death's gonna be like, unsubscribe. You could even say Death. You could definitely say Metallica. I'm just saying. Bye. I love you. But it's Slipknot for you. I don't know. I think Death, honestly, I think Death might be more overrated than anything. And I like Death. I like their music a lot. Bolt Thrower. Yeah, Bolt Thrower is a good one that's overrated. But I don't think that they're as popular as... I don't hear a lot of people talk about Bolt Thrower. So, is that a cicada I'm hearing? Are the cicadas back out? Girl. Hug, I'm Akaya. What'd I do? Overrated but popular? Sanguis Sugabog. And I like the band is highly overrated. They're okay. They're okay live. I'm taking back all my gift subs. No, you're not. Slipknot is overrated. Really haven't listened to too much of them. I'm not a big fan of Mastodon, but then again, I need to listen to them again. I do think, yeah, I think Death is overrated. I think Bolt Thrower is very overrated. Good, but overrated. Death definitely overrated. Also in a league of its own too. You know. Death was never popular to that level when Chuck was alive. It wasn't until years after that he died that people got into his music. Yeah, it's an interesting band. So I'll be doing a Death deep dive, mostly focusing on Chuck Schuldiner, because yeah, the lineup for Death changes like every album. I mean, if he had a consistent musician on a record, it was for like 2 albums, maybe 3. If they made it to 3 records, like if you had a drummer or a guitarist that made it to 3 records for Death, like that was insane. You know, insane. How about one album you listen to for the rest of your life? Ooh, that's a good one. That I could listen to for the rest of my life. I don't know if I have one. Yeah. Tool is kind of overrated, but I don't dislike them. Fair. Need to listen to more Tool. Wow, that was such a good burp, Rusty. Thank you for coming in here to share with us. Metallic Death's gonna be upset with me for like the next 2 years. I think they're just a little overrated. I do. I'm sorry. I do. But I love you. And I support you. Korn are also overrated. Really haven't listened to much Korn. I've got a lot of work to do. Got a lot of work to do. All right, you guys. I'm going to head out. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you just followed and you're new here, we do stream 3 days a week. So on Wednesday, we're going to wrap up our Death and Bolt Thrower deep dive. So we're going to listen to the last one and only Control Denied record, as well as the last Bolt Thrower record. And then Friday, we have a listening party. So if you didn't know, we do a weekly listening party with a new theme every single Friday. So this week's theme is songs off of Green album covers. So if you want to submit a song for that, all you have to do is join my Discord, go to the Twitch Picks channel up at the top, read the pinned post on how to submit a song, and then you can submit your song. And we're always looking for new people, so do not feel intimidated because you're new. We would love to have you in our listening parties. As I said, those are on Fridays. All of my streams start at 9 a.m. U.S. Central Time. So we also dual stream on Mondays. So I stream on YouTube as well as Twitch. So yeah, if you wanted to know. Check PlayStation and Discord for the Switch friend code. Okay, I will. You can add me on PlayStation if you want. It's Imakaya. On the Lay Games channel. Can you stop yawning in my face, ma'am? Later, you casual. I know. A lot of gatekeepers in chat. There always are. You just have to, embrace it. Just, gatekeep your bands harder. That's kind of what it is. You got to troll harder. That's all you got to do. They troll, you troll harder. Okay? All right, you guys. I will see you on Wednesday. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday, and I will see you soon, okay? Okay, goodbye.